Fucking take a swipe at me like that, cat. The fuck is wrong with you? I'm hoping that what I just...
Everyone wants a piece of what I got. Come on, come on! Get your guns here. Small booms, big booms. I got them all.
What kind of stuff do you have?
If it can chamber cock and spit out lead, then I sell it. I sell slashers and clobberers too for those maniacs that like it up close. But hot death flying faster than the speed of sound? Oh, my knees are getting weak just from thinking about it.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Guns, guns, and more guns. Just for you.
I don't really have anything I care enough about to waste money on at this point. Well, I mean, I'm sure she does, but, okay.
She's right back here. Hurry!
Hey! I told you to bring him into the basement. Shut up! They're headed this way now. Be ready.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You moron. You really want some of this? Alright. I'll give you what you want. For all you idiots in here about to die a very dumb death, I don't salute you. But I'll try to make it as quick and painless as I can.
Bingo.
I mean, if they want to die, who am I to deny them their desire for death, you know? I got 2 barrels that spit lead. Just ready to crack a few skulls. And if a giant fucking Deathclaw is incapable of defeating me, then the fuck makes these idiots think they got a chance in hell? I mean, that ad revenue is helpful. It's about 1/8 to 1/4 of how I make any money per month on this damn app. Not gonna lie.
Nice.
Alright, that's to the fence. So how are you there, baby bear? Me, I'm kind of fucking hoping that the little thing I just did
Ooh, I don't like this.
will solve this fucking lag problem thing. I don't know what else to call it that I have been dealing with since fucking yesterday. I don't know what the hell the issue's been, but hoping the little deal I just did with my box will correct it, whatever it is. About an hour, give or take, minus the initial drop of my stream plague that happened like 5 times in the first about 60 minutes I was live. I don't know what in the hell the goddamn problem is. I'm just so sick of the bullshit. Let's see. All right, and that gets your redemption choice marked down, baby bear. So I don't forget about it.
You find that paint?
I said I have your Tier 2 redemption
Wasn't easy.
marked down on paper now, so I don't
That's
forget about
damn
it.
fine news. Why don't you go ahead and paint the first stroke? Let's see how the shade matches up.
Working hard?
That's a good shade of green. The wall sure seems happy with it.
You think that's enough paint to last you?
Should be enough for a good coat or two. That'll have to do for now. There's your payment, and a little bonus for getting the right shade of green. Don't do anything with it I wouldn't do.
I'm glad we did this. The wall is important to a lot of people here, Blue.
Alright, so that's another quest down. Now we're gonna fast travel back up this way. Alright, let's do some quick repair work.
Lovely night.
Wish this shit would fucking stop fucking up. Pissing me off. Come on, Piper. Get your ass in the elevator.
Who's there? That must have been nothing.
Yeah, there is somebody fucking here, dumbass.
Stupid noises.
Whoa, what's that? Oh. I think I've already drained most of this joint of all its junk. Well, there's another tier 1 redeem there, baby bear. Appreciate the sub.
I hear something. Careful, human. Brother's good at smashing too. I'll wear your guts around my neck.
Worked out real well for you there, buddy, didn't it?
Rather to die fighting brothers than fighting human.
I thought our civilized savages by teaching to strongly believes it is the secret of human power. This is to help me find it. I shall lift our spirits by quoting from the bard. Good night. Good night. Carving is such sweet song. Hell is empty and all the devil. Here, let me embrace the sour adversity, for wise men say it is the wisest course. Now, die any time. The valiant never taste.
Goodbye, super mutant.
It was nothing.
Oh, super muties.
Rex.
Many thanks for that timely rescue. I was attempting to teach those super mutants human culture, trying to civilize them. I thought if they could just experience the majesty of Shakespeare, it would change them forever. And who better to open their eyes to the wonders of the Bard than Rex Goodman, the foremost actor in the world today? Yes, well, in any event, I'm quite grateful. I'd like to
Can't
have
say the
this.
guy lacks
Now,
for confidence.
you'll excuse me? I think it's time I left this awful place. I'm returning to WRVR and resuming my career in radio.
Go find milk of human kindness with Strong.
Why do you want to find this milk of human kindness?
Milk is secret to humans. Macbeth say milk make humans strong. Stronger than super mutants. Strong find milk, drink milk. Make super mutants stronger than humans.
Yes, I'll honor my promise.
Good. Strong travel with human. Human helps Strong find milk of human kindness. Strong learns secret of humans.
Jeez, you mutants are not much prettier up close.
Strong say same about little lady.
Hey,
What?
got a second, big guy?
More talk.
How are you feeling about things?
Humans talk too much.
How are you feeling about things?
World is bigger than Strong knew.
What's on your mind?
Humans all look funny.
What's on your mind?
Someday, super mutants kill everything.
Anything you want to talk about?
So many humans, not many super mutants.
What are you thinking about?
Strong want to smash something.
Anything you want to talk about?
Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat.
What are you thinking about?
Good lord.
Hope we find milk of human kindness soon.
What's on your mind?
Fist was weak leader. Strong glad to be rid of him.
What are you thinking about?
So much walking. Want to do more fighting.
What are your thoughts on our
Human is
relationship?
like other humans. Smart but weak. Strong stay with human for now.
Strong.
Yes,
Let me see what you got. Wow, I just don't have a whole lot here that's good for him. Start clearing out some places. Just a fucking mole rat. Like, literally nothing to worry about. To it. Not sure I can. Worry about it later. Bitch, get off me. Give me that power armor.
How much you got left in you?
miscellaneous. Alright, I think that's all I had to do for that. Maybe. Oh, I gotta go talk to Preston Garvey. Okay. Not a problem. Alright, it's just my normal everyday gear.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls?
Hey, Piper.
Hey now, big boy. I know a couple of your brothers that say different.
We could really use your help.
Yes, I'm here to help. What's going on?
There's a group of raiders that won't leave us alone, stealing our food and supplies, threatening us if we can't give them what they want. We know where they're coming from, but we can't stand up to them ourselves.
Don't worry.
Just thinking how wonderful it'd be to get out of this infernal rain.
Oh boy.
Yes, yes it is.
worry, Dogmeat. Just saying hello.
Huh. Got 8 people in Vault 88 now. Cool. Oh, hey, look. Pokemon in chat. Get those Pokeballs out. Alright, so that handled that pretty quickly and relatively easily, to be honest.
I'm gonna tear your fucking throat out.
Bitch, you are not gonna do a damn thing except die. Wow. Tough enough to survive a critical hit at fairly close range. Kind of impressive.
I hear something.
Dumb fucking rad brooch. Alright.
Got it.
Powering up. Protectron on duty. Move along, citizen.
Yes, sir. I shall move along, sir. Let you go on about your badass self business. Primarily, just let that thing pick any fight. And if it dies, I come across it later, I could just loot it.
Going up. Floor.
What the hell?
Going down. Parking level 2.
What? Why can't I feel my leg?
What the hell? got fucking locked in there. Oh, what the hell was happening? Where are you, asshole? Oh.
That's it.
Assholes. Whoever I'm supposed to be talking to is apparently in here.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Insurance?
That's right. Insurance.
Alright, I gotta go to the restroom and grab you some coffee real quick, so y'all just hang on tight. I swear some people are just dumb. Sorry. Was in the bathroom, was watching a TikTok video for the son of one of my favorite actors of all time. Well, one of my favorite male actors of all time, I should say. Kevin Sorbo. I like his acting, but politically he's a piece of shit. And his son is a fucking moron.
You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You're soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Oh, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, brother?
You killed him.
Got a good pair of eyes on you. I think you'll fit in here. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Good neighbor? That what you call this place?
That's right. We cobbled this little neighborhood together out of the freaks and misfits that just wouldn't be accepted anywhere else. You'll see. You make enough friends here, you'll call this place home soon enough. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Listen here, Ghoul. I could destroy you in a heartbeat.
Mayor Hancock?
Too bad about Finn. I'm gonna miss him next super mutant attack rolls round. Oh well. What can I do for our newcomer?
What's your story, Hancock?
My favorite subject. I came into this town about a decade ago. Had a smooth set of skin back then. While I was busy making myself a pillar of this community, I would go on these, like, wild tears. I was young. Any chems I could find, the more exotic the better. Finally found this experimental radiation drug. Only one of its kind left, and only one hit. Oh man, the high was so worth it. Yeah, I'm living with the side effects, but hey, what's not to love about immortality?
You're immortal?
Well, not exactly. Ghouls just age really, really slow. Something about the rads, maybe? Well, who knows?
You're a hell of a risk taker, Hancock.
Only have one life. Why not try it all? Anyway, did you need something else?
Tell me more about this town of yours. Good neighbor.
It's all about the people, understand? They're freaks, misfits, and troublemakers. And that's why I love them. Everyone here lives their own life, their own way. No judgments. Now, was there anything else?
Looking for work.
Work, huh? I'll tell you what, I got reconnaissance needs. There's a lot of weird talk coming in about a place called the Pikmin Gallery. It's raider territory up there, but they've been quiet. Like uncomfortable post-coitus quiet. Snoop it out and give me the word.
What else can you tell me about Pikmin Gallery?
Nothing. That's why I'm paying you to go out there.
Scout out Pikmin Gallery. On it.
Cool. Be thorough, okay? I'm not paying for a look-see.
And here we go. Starting another quest.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about the Lomi.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Hey, Valentine.
Let's go talk to Amari.
Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Hey, Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal socket
Dr. Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Isn't there some way to make this work?
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
How much of the brain do you need exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit there.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
A lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of.
Pokemon in the chat.
It appears the Institute has one last failsafe.
Pokeballs out.
There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption. And we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
I don't like being out of the power armor, but, you know, for this, you kind of need to be.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked?
Remember, you are
I
experiencing
think now
these
she wanted
memories
me
as
to kill
Kellogg.
him.
This may prove
should have.
disorienting at first.
Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now, Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
What a joke.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. People are always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while. It's gonna be fun. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Now we get to learn a lot about Kellogg.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you'd pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek with us.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Kind of reminds you of some of the sequences in one of the Mass Effects.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good.
We do.
The first synths weren't all that impressive. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
As you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748. Initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Vault computers are still working.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they need me. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
That's good. Checking.
Remind me of her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Hopefully.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
It's all just find it. Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
Let's hope that fucking works.
So, good news, I think.
In the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. Another loose end tied up.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them is pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. You're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688, ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation.
This whole setup in
Now
Diamond
don't make
City
sense.
was part of some elaborate
Nobody's found the
plan
entrance
of
to
the
the
old
Institute.
man's.
Because there is no entrance.
Seems obvious now that
Let
we
me
were
pull you
bait
out of there
for our friend
as
from
soon
the
as you're
vault.
ready.
Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this. How do you feel?
Hope you plan on using your robot powers for good.
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us, and he had reasons for being what he was, however cruel. How does that make you feel?
It wasn't all his fault. I can't blame him for everything that happened.
If I were a priest, I would say forgiveness is a good thing. We are getting off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now? In the glowing sea like a sheep.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right.
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me. But that suit of power armor you've got on might be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Radaway you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck.
This is fucking ridiculous.
if you wanted to make me a second printing press like that.
Oh, this is the other thing I want to do.
Don't much care for good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
All right.
Yeah? Yeah?
We're gonna raid out because I'm getting tired of having to start and then stop and restart my fucking stream trying to get shit done. So we're gonna raid out to my buddy Moondragon. So y'all be good to yourselves, each other, the planet. Have fun. Stay the fuck out of trouble. Exercise your rights, responsibilities, and privileges of wherever you happen to be from. As viewers, make sure you show all the love and respect to the streamers you watch. You know, it really makes our fucking day. It does. As streamers, make sure you shop without them. It wouldn't be near as fun.